Glove shin pads on, mouthpiece in. Warm him up while Jordan's getting ready. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. So Tuesdays we do big glove sparring day. Mondays we drill with the small gloves. We drill MMA. We basically drill spar at a high level. Tuesdays we spar big gloves. So today we're getting Chase ready for a fight. He's fighting in 2 weeks for A1 combat. We've got a couple guys doing a smoker this weekend, kickboxing smoker. So, you know, just kind of tuning the radio up a little bit. Tuesdays is generally like the hard day. Used to be Fridays. Friday's still a pretty hard day, but Tuesdays is generally a harder day because the guys are wearing the big gloves. They're all padded up, so they bang it out a little bit more. But it should be fun. Everybody's pretty sharp right now. Everybody's speaking the same language, so yeah, it should be a good day. We'll see. Combo, guys. Combo.
Good. Come on, you're good, you're good. You're good, come on. You're tired, yep.
130.
You're good, come on. That's it. Oh, is that almost fixing it?
30 seconds.
Like I was doing that.
Felt like you're swinging a little
Yeah.
tough every time.
Yeah, for sure.
Not saying don't do it, because if you do the little ones and then you hit the big ones, I'll get hurt. But if you're always throwing big, I know I'm just gonna back off. I'm just like, okay, or I'm gonna meet you in the middle.
Yeah. No, I agree. It was a little bit more wild today.
Nice takedowns, you know.
Crazy takedowns, bro. I like them.
Great low center of gravity. The only thing I said is not every takedown has to be through me. Sometimes you go left, sometimes you go right, sometimes you can go up, sometimes you can go down. But because I know you're always going to charge through me, that's how I was able to reverse you. I'm like, all right, he's going to keep going. So I just reversed your momentum. But other than that, I mean, bro, they're low, they're good, and it's stifling my striking because I'm always like, when's he going to shoot? When's he going to shoot?
What up?
Chase just kind of did what you always do, didn't you? You know? It's great pressure. When we're standing and striking, you do a great job of like getting in and out, changing your levels, making me worry about the takedown, making me worry about you throwing those fucking scissor kicks. You mix everything up so well, like it's really hard to read you. I only think I caught you maybe 2 or 3 times on the way in with the little like check hook or whatever, but apart from that, you did everything right, you know. It's really good. Yeah.
Your calf kicks was like really strong. Even though I try not to act like it doesn't hurt. It's like boom.
Oh, you
like,
feel that shit?
I do feel
Yeah. Yeah, make it no expression.
Yeah.
Chase has had those calf kicks good for a while. Like, dude, one day he just picked it up and it's been there for like, dude, a year or more. Solid.
You're like on the precipice of making a real big turn. You know what I'm saying? You really got to fix like the anticipation aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? I got to see things coming, dude. You know what I'm saying? I got to stop takedowns. I gotta understand, like, when I do something to some guy, like what he probably can do to me. You know, that's something that you really gotta fix. And once you figure that out, you can make leaps and bounds. You know, somebody really gotta figure that out. I find myself saying the same thing over and over again, but you're like right there. You know, and typically when that happens, it's like I'm like, man, I turn that corner like this much. I'm gonna turn that corner, and that's when guys hit that point where it's like, fuck this shit, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm not getting any better, fucking this, that, and the other thing. It's like, bro, it's right there. It's right fucking there, bro. Just like put some extra time and effort into like fixing that little piece right there, and then it opens the world up. So a lot of guys hit that thing and they get frustrated, they fucking give up, and then you just get complacent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you can fix those issues, man, it'd be really good. Dude. I felt like an overall like everybody's kind of like, I don't know, the vibe was just like feeling sorry for yourselves today a little bit, you know. Just calling it like I see it. We got some good work in and stuff like that, but you know, just the energy in between rounds, guys were sitting on their butt and stuff like that. You know, gears getting fucked up, guys losing gloves and shit like that. Like I talked about last week, is you know, all those little things are important. You don't think they're important, but they're all important. You know. Yeah, I don't know. I was always the best guy in the room. Even when I wasn't, I was the best guy in the room. And that's like the language that I talk. So it's like when when guys are tired and shit like that, your gear's falling off, I don't speak that language. Like, I don't know why your fucking head gear's falling off. I don't know why your gloves are falling. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why we're sitting on the ground in between rounds. Like, I don't speak that language. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why the same thing happens to you a couple times in a row. I don't know. It's fucking Greek to me. I don't know. You know? Yeah. Like I said, the fucking work is good. Some days are like that. Some days are like, it has this vibe of like, let's just come in, punch each other, get it out. You know. Today kind of felt like that, you know. But I don't know where I'm going with what I'm saying. I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm getting good work. But it's like rough, like grimy work today, you know. So the Beal, doing well, man. You know, like I said, from where you were a little bit ago, dude, it's good. They gutted it out. You know.
Appreciate it.
it's frustrating for some of these guys when you, if you start the round and then you fold halfway through. That's really frustrating. So if you're gonna start the round, be game for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really frustrating when you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole piece inside your head that you can, like Jay Pre, like you can unlock that piece. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing it anyway. Like you're doing 5 minutes, and 2 minutes of that is good, and then 3 minutes you're getting your ass kicked because you psychologically you're allowing people to kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could just fucking bone up for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And get work like that, it'd be fantastic. Jordan, you look great, bro. I would just say with the low left hand sometimes, and I get it, bro. You're trying to drive him in, or you're trying to pull him in. You know what I'm saying? But just do it for a little bit, disguise it, bounce around a little bit, loosen up. Right and left on the lateral motion sometimes. Very similar. I mean, you guys have trained both you guys on the mid, so it's like you guys are doing a lot of the same shit to each other. Same stuff is the first 2 rounds you guys went when he drops his left hand. It kind of pulled you into like now we're both right here and we're gonna jump in at each other. That's why I said like sometimes when you jump in, you've got to have an exit for your head, so I'm not just jumping in and throwing something.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, I gotta have like motion
Yes,
afterwards.
sir.
And like we're talking about here, you're just like you're ready to compete. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're working really hard. Today it was good, but we're getting hit a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because we're bullying a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? Wrestling's great. It's always good. For as little as you wrestle, it's always good. You know what I'm saying? You surprised me today with some of the wrestling and stuff, and you worked some of that shit that we worked at 11 o'clock. Anticipation for you.
I watched way too many jiu-jitsu videos this week. So he had me. I got it down, but I just didn't know how to finish it. Yeah, I didn't know how to finish it though. Like I had your leg, but it was like backwards. Like I'm trying to bend it, and I realized I was bending his knee the right way. I'm like, oh, I don't have it. But I tried. I was trying something new.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it caught me off guard.
Yeah. I watched too many jiu-jitsu videos this weekend. That's what happened. But I gotta try stuff.
Yeah. Man, you guys should show up on Tuesdays. We all know what the program is. I mean, you show up with a fucking chip on your shoulder and get up to somebody's ass. Like, that should be the fucking... Rarely do you guys get that opportunity to get as tired as you guys are, get in a fight on a regular basis, and then make the right decisions. So it's like when that like precipice comes to you and that line comes to you, like make the right decision. Make the right decision. Before fucking round 1, dude, my shit is strapped up, my fucking boom, taped up, fucking nothing's coming off. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting on the train tracks, and for the next half hour, just I'm on the fucking train tracks. Right, 5 minutes on, I walk it off 30 seconds, and I get back in there. All that shit is important. All that shit. If I'm sparring and like I'm looking, my partner, like this fucking shit keeps coming undone, like I'm breaking you. Like I'm just breaking you in a different way, but I'm fucking breaking you. You know what I'm saying? So, what else?
Just don't quit. Punch a million times better. But I can feel when you're starting to quit. You don't have to quit. You can do better. I know you can. You got more in you than you like.
Yeah, the first
Or if you're gonna quit, don't show up. Don't show up.
Yeah.
The first round that we did together was good. You were actually like you were putting a bit of output on me. You were hitting me as well a little bit. You know what I mean? You're even your leg kicks and that were like touching, and then you just started to break a bit. You know what I mean? Like when I put a little bit more pressure on you. And you just,
Yeah, out of everybody, dude, you got the best body in here for a workout like this, dude. You know, you should be tagging these dudes.
Yeah, let me get somebody to reach, man.
Dude, I'll tell you though, on the compliment side, you used to punch like this, just like because you were so afraid to get countered. Now at least when you punch, you're extending your arm, and like you land.
Yeah.
You know, but then you'll do that, and then I'll get close, and you just kind of go like, and like pause and kind of fold into yourself.
I think I shake a little.
Yeah, don't. I mean, just don't quit. Like when I had you in this corner stuff, don't quit. You got it. Don't quit.
Right.
Just even if you gotta me out of there, just do something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, don't shell.
when you go back like that as well, and your hands are going up, and your leg comes up, and you kind of do this, you're gonna get hit anyway. So you might as well throw something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like instead of coming back here, just sit here. You're like, I'm gonna get hit if I'm here, or I'm gonna get hit when I'm here if I'm here. You know what I mean? So you might as well just fucking throw something back as soon as I get in your ring.
You're gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying? So like it shouldn't be a surprise. Like eat that shit.
Remember too, sometimes defensively you don't need to get away from the guy. Sometimes move into them. Now if I'm getting in the corner, instead of curling up doing this, just move in and start grabbing me.
Okay.
Push me out the way, just something. Change the direction.
Okay.
You don't need to constantly go like this is not always the best defense.
Okay.
You can defend in other ways.
Yeah,
And still feel aggressive. And your oomph will come out of you with doing that. Like you'll get it.
Bro, you ever seen Fight Club, dude?
No.
You never seen Fight Club?
But you gotta watch that. It's good.
Bro, you got homework.
What is it?
So you got homework, bro. You gotta pick 5 fights. 5 street fights between now and next Tuesday, bro. You gotta lose them all, bro.
Yeah, you gotta lose them.
You gotta lose them all.
I gotta lose them all.
Yeah, but each one's gotta go a little bit longer. So you lose the first one in 30 seconds. The second one you go a minute. By the 5th one you're going 5 minutes, bro.
Just go stand on people in the pub. Yeah, just throw a punch in the pub, see what happens. No, just throw a punch.
You might win.
Yeah.
Drink on somebody.
Yeah.
Anything else? You guys got for each other? Unfortunately, guys, the mat's cleaned up. Boom.
That was sneaky. Yeah, the little legs. I don't even know. I knew I went the wrong way with it, but I was trying. Good round. My knees and I'm like I don't know if you know where my knees pretty good this time.
Very good, yeah.
That's what I thought. There's a couple times that I throw behind you, but I'm like.